That's okay. Your pussy sounds like Wendy's. But that's okay. Because the Baconators are tasty. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll put the laptop right here. Plug it up over here. Oh, I had to take away the laptop from Shadow because she was biting it. That's okay. Your pussy smells like Wendy's. Because Baconators are tasty. It's okay. Your pussy smells like Wendy's. Oh shit, it's the other side. Is it gonna reach? Maybe? Possibly? Perhaps? Perhaps? I mean, I don't need to really look at the laptop. I don't really need to look at the laptop. Oh, that's right. We gotta give Shadow room to walk. She'll figure it out on her own. My stupid ass cat will figure it out on her goddamn own. Okay, I'm back. How's my laptop starting, by the way? Just give me a couple seconds. I'm gonna do the intro I just did. Let me just delete the video that just came up. Live. God, that was a 28-minute intro. I don't think I've ever had that long of a starting soon screen up. Delete forever. I understand. Delete forever. I gotta post on everything again too. Yo! He said yo again. Just give me a couple seconds to set up everything. I also got to post that I'm live again. Share Discord, announcements, share it. Everyone. Okay. I'll do the opening I did last time. Well, before. Oh, I also Botch, I think I might get the new Lollipop Chainsaw game. The remake. I think I might do it and then play it like the remake and then the original because they have it goes, what is it? I don't know why they don't want to show this fucking song, and I enjoy this song so much. It says it's in my playlist when I go to it. But you can switch to the original and remake, and supposedly it's like just like it was back on the 360. Oh god. See, watch, I'll go skip. It was just saying that it was in my playlist, and now all of a sudden it's saying it's not my playlist again. Maybe this person doesn't allow you to put it in your playlist? Shut up, Shadow. Shut up, Shadow. If you walk on this keyboard, I'm going to beat you like a red-haired stepchild, I swear to God. All right, so it might take me a couple seconds to plug in the HDMI. So enjoy the music.
It was a cold winter's day in Casper, Wyoming. The mood was romantic as the snow was falling. Cuddled up with my Valentine and the bugs in my chair. I looked into her eyes and at the chili in her hair, and I said, "Babe, your pussy smells like Wendy's." But that's okay, 'cause Baconators are tasty. That sweat coming off you smells like Wendy's. Now come here and let me food hack you, baby. When she was DoorDash from my dreams to my front door, I told her the only sauce sandwich I want is yours. Oh my God, Jessica, I will fucking call you back. Let me do the fucking song after drinking and dancing all night long. I said, babe, your pussy smells like Wendy's. But that's okay, 'cause Baconators are tasty. The sweat coming off you smells like Wendy's. Now come here and let me food hack you, baby. When she was DoorDash from my dreams to my front door, I told her the only sauce sandwich I want is yours, yours. Oh my God, Jessica, I will fucking call you back. Let me do the fucking song after drinking and dancing all night long. I said, babe, your pussy smells like Wendy's. But that's okay, 'cause Baconators are tasty. Oh, tasty. The sweat coming off you smells like Wendy's. Now come here and let me food hack you, baby.
Damn, I came back just in time. All right, hold on. No, we're not. Plump Pimp. That's actually a really good song, but I can't play any of that because the words they use. I'm almost done. I had to log into my Google account again because I tried to use a website that supposedly lets you like. Goddamn, fuck you. Lets you like see your stream without going live, but it was just it was a fake. I even looked it up and everything, and like a lot of people use it for like streaming and other stuff, but it was just a fake. It was just a fake. This is in honor of Review Tech USA. Shout out Review Tech USA for having a mental breakdown, neglecting his blind child, his dog, and having his parents live with him while also treating them like pieces of shit and making them care for another child. I will be right back.
But right now, all around us, and so compelling you never miss the fact there's no melody, is a music that is all beat, strong beat, and talk. It's rap music, and it sounds like this.
How many seconds did it say? 90 seconds. All right.
Silent.
Now let me get a sip of my Mio here. Okay. All right, here we go. Working in the lab, cooking up a heater, conjuring a spell with the bookkeeper, brewing up a potion. Put it in a beaker. I'm spitting hot Firaga, just like a Vigo. Drop like a member bomb from Argentina. Grinding on a big booty hot Latina. I'm John Cena in the back of the arena. Now let me take a minute to say bye to this Felicia. Review Tech USA. You are a bitch. Review my Tech 9 in a ditch. Well, I hate to break it to you, Rich, but I heard your latest track is a piece of shit. Second in line, so Kevin, even more retarded than Kevin. Bigger failure than Project 7. Top 5 detractor on whose bucket list? You tried to start a civil war just for clicks. I'm sorry, Rich, if this seems kind of dramatic, but before I forget, I still owe you a tip. Pull out your cucumber and give it a lick, but don't get too salty or you'll turn into a pickled dick. Bye-bye. Fucking dick. Good stuff. Do we have time for one more? Who else? Who's next? So, I got a $2 tip, by the way, from Scores Man. A quick poem about wonder. Water the wonder that lives in your brain. Water your wonder with questions like rain. The more that you ask, the more you will know, and watering wonder will help wonder grow. Water the wonder that lives in your brain. Water your wonder with questions like rain. The more that you ask, the more you will know, and wallow in wonder wherever you go. Water the wonder that lives in your brain. Water your wonder with questions like rain. Watering wonder will help wonder grow. Wallow in wonder wherever you go. Wow. Thank you very much for the $2 tip. I appreciate that. Whoever that was. Scores Man. It said Scores Man, right? Water the wonder that lives in your brain. Water your wonder with questions like rain. The more that you ask, the more you will know, and watering wonder will help wonder grow. Water the wonder that lives in your brain. Water your wonder with questions like rain. The more that you ask, the more you will know, and wallow in wonder wherever you go. Wallow in wonder wherever you go. Wallow in wonder wherever you go.
We got a #1 victory royale. Yeah, Fortnite, we bout to get down. 10 kills on the board right now. Just wiped out Tomato Town. My friend just gone down. I revived him. Now we're heading.
Bro, I have no idea why it's not working. You put the in with the computer, and then the out goes with whatever you want it in. So you put it in a monitor. And usually I have it on second HDMI on my second monitor. What the fuck? Oh, it's not on. Huh. The fuck? It's not even plugged in. I'm like, bro, what the fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? This shit ain't even plugged in. I'm fucking dumb. That shit wasn't even plugged in. I bet you it'll work right now. Ready? Wait. Wait. Maybe? Yes? No? No? Yes. Hold on, let's see. Not right now. Understand. Why won't it show? Does Aver Media put a block on shit like that? Or is that just so much bigger? Maybe I messed something up. Oh, no, there's still no picture. So let me deactivate it and then reactivate it. I'm so sorry about this. I'm literally like, I'm trying to do something special and I probably should have set it up before I came home. We still gotta know. Here we go. Live Gamer Ultra video. Maybe it's this one? No. No! We got it! Fuck yeah. That was loud. Sorry, I was just excited. Dude, I did not think it was gonna work. Hell yeah. Okay. Hold on. Oh, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. Because I've been watching these while I've been playing fucking Elden Ring. And they've been so much fun. I've been picking the ones I want. I haven't been watching them in succession. So, holy shit, dude. This is gonna be so much fun. Get out of here. Nobody wants to hear your stupid Fortnite song again. Oh. Whoever stuck through that, I appreciate you chilling with me. Oh my god. This is going to be so much fun. Alright. Hold on. I got to go over to the laptop and set them up. And then before I start the first video, I'll explain it. Okay. Turn my light back off. Okay, so for those who don't know who King Cobra JFS is, he is a lolcow who is, I guess, one of the OGs. He's been around for a long ass time. I still am very fuzzy about the timelines of where I met, well, I know you guys know, but it's a YouTube video for people who don't fucking know. I'm still pretty fuzzy about the times, how I found Wings. I think I found Wings when it was that controller throw and on Drama Alert. There was a point in time in my life where all I did was watch Drama Alert. Like, I'd go to work and I'd just watch Drama Alert. The whole night. Just Drama Alert. Like, I was really obsessed with that shit. I really liked that shit. And then I think I found Wings, and then I found DSP, and then eventually I found Cobra. But I found Cobra when he was like, he probably had just moved into his first apartment. So it goes, he lived with Clint in the basement. I never saw the basement videos. Those are like the OG videos. Then there was the documentary on him. I never saw that until later on. And then it was his first apartment, I think. Yeah, his first apartment. Then he got a second apartment, and now he's in a trailer. So I never watched the Clint ones. I never did anything like that. This guy, Snake Bones, has been like an OG for forever, and he does a podcast with other people who make videos on King Cobra JFS. Clint has Cobra on a tight leash these days. I think Clint's more mad that he keeps getting evicted, and then so I don't really want to say too much because I want to leave it for the videos. But personally, I believe what Snake Bones and whoever else they bring in together believes. You know, Clint is kind of just being like, oh, it's the trolls. The trolls are the ones who are getting you evicted. But when you look at how he treats his apartments, how he treats his neighbors, how he, interacts with people, how he just like literally doesn't give a fuck a lot of the times. I feel like it's more of him and less of, the man chain smokes cigarettes in his apartment until it's fucking smoky as shit. But anyways, this is Snake Bones. It's a podcast. The first episode is called... Hold on, I'll walk over here and see. How boring is King Cobra JFS? And I think this is like a 4-year-old video. We'll be playing Elden Ring in the background. My plan for tonight. We got a couple different things we got to do. But I'm going to turn down everything in this game really quick. But so what we want to do tonight is we're going to unlock the frozen area. We're going to finish the quest that I was on. What is her name? Melina? Oh, God. She's Bay, but not Bay. She's Blue Bay. Finish Melina. Melina? Oh, God. I forget her name every fucking time. Anyways, I'm going to finish her quest to get that ending. That's the one of 3 endings you can get in the game. And then, I want to get the DLC unlocked because I'm level 109. Get the DLC unlocked. We're not going to go to the DLC just yet. And then maybe probably try to power level to get to the DLC. Do a couple of bosses and shit like that. So those are our plans tonight. But I'm going to turn down a lot of the sounds right now so we can just hear the video and we can all chill on the video. That's really what I'm trying to do tonight. Is we guys chill with some good old YouTube watch party and other things. So music down. Voice I'll keep up. Sound effects I kind of like. So I like to be able to tell when I'm about to get attacked, but it might drown out other people's voices. I'll probably pause the video every time I go to kill a boss. So wait, where am I right now? Oh, okay, I'm at the Lake of Rot. So we're doing her quest first, I guess. I personally think I should do this boss first, but this boss is gonna kick my ass. You know what? Let's do this boss first, so we can at least unlock a new area, and then we'll go back and do her quest. There's 2 bosses in here. I never fight the first boss. I always skip him and then come back later when I can see what I'm actually doing. But yeah, I unlocked the Forbidden Lands. I beat Morgott. I haven't beaten Moog yet. Moog is he's still waiting patiently for me to come down. I also, in the meantime, boom, look at that. +9, baby. Look at that damage. Look at that motherfucking damage. Oh yeah, let me unequip that. Because I have a new miracle 12. So I can equip this miracle. It cures poison and rot immediately. So I don't have to deal with poison or rot ever again. And I think that'll come in handy not only in the DLC, but it'll definitely come in handy in this game. Anyways. Well, if I'm just gonna make a bum rush to the fucking boss, that's not cool. I kind of wanted to start with Snake Bones. We'll do this first instead, because I gotta cross the whole Lake of Rot, and then I gotta go all through that shit, and I gotta die. I'm probably gonna die a bunch. It's gonna be some bullshit. So we'll do this first. So let me start the video. You guys want it any bigger? Is that big enough for you guys to see Snake Bones? Yes, no, maybe so. I can make it a little bit bigger. Yo, what's up, Ja Rule? Long time no see, dog. Young Sheldon Ring sucks. Look, my only complaint about this game were the bosses. It's been my only complaint completely. This is my second time playing through it, and again, my complaint is just the bosses. They're overused, there's too many of them, and oh no, my second complaint is I wish they would have updated it so you know which fucking dungeons you completed. That's my second complaint. I really want to know what dungeons I complete so I don't have to keep clicking on every single fucking dungeon like, oh, did I complete it? Oh, did I complete it? Oh, did I complete it? That's all. All right. Let me know if you guys want snake bones to be bigger. It's very easy for me to do. Let's get it going.
Oh, yeah. Oh, get started.
Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to talk about our favorite person.
Oh.
What are your thoughts on just how uninteresting he is as a person to watch?
It's just like watching a toilet flushing over and over again, but like it's just getting dirtier as it like isn't being cleaned.
I would say watching his deterioration and his worsening hygiene and filthiness is something that you can at least like compare with the previous videos, because oftentimes they are almost identical with the stuff he talks about.
I think the best way to like illustrate this is by asking you this question. What do you think is the most interesting thing that's happened to this man in the past year?
I mean, the most interesting things that I can immediately think of are him drinking way too much wine one night, vomiting, drinking vodka, and then having the police come and like talk to him.
This video's like 4 years old, by the way.
Why did the police come?
Someone called them. I don't remember if it was a noise complaint. I don't believe it was.
Wait, how
Someone
do you use...
had told the police that he was talking about like hurting himself.
Okay.
That's a very common troll tactic to get the police to come visit you. Is, you know, someone can just randomly call and claim that you're suicidal or what have you when you're streaming.
Man, that's pretty sad. Most interesting thing.
I mean, the second thing that immediately came to mind was when, have you ever seen Fiery Fish Pizza?
Unfortunately,
that was
yes.
disgusting.
I love that video. I've watched it several times, like the full thing.
Oh man, it's a hard one to watch. I just like when he goes off screen, you can just hear him dry heaving into the toilet.
He's in so much pain. And I don't like revel in him being in pain, but it's the really long build-up of him talking himself up, and he has this kind of like masculine attitude he's taking on about, you know, how this is how you separate the boys from the men, and you got to be tough enough to be able to take on this level of spicy. And God, that pizza must have been absolutely rancid.
Oh,
the fish, whatever he put on there, and just the spiciness must have been awful.
Dude, that shit was so disgusting.
So just like let's pretend that I'm someone that doesn't know anything about this guy. Can you run me through your understanding of what this guy's day-to-day life is?
See, that's the hardest part, is introducing people to this guy and not making me seem really weird as a result.
Jarud, you
when
playing
I
the DLC?
explain that I follow this weird curmudgeon and his daily activities, and they're probably just like, why are you doing this? But
Well, I mean, people like watch the Kardashians on TV, right?
That's
like,
true.
that is an excellent point.
That is true.
So this is just our version of that.
That's what's
yeah,
up. I'm
yeah.
getting to it eventually.
His day-to-day activities include not going to work. He's unemployed. If it's a good day, he will wander out the streets of Casper and collect sticks off the ground and then paint them and get them ready to be wands. And the other part really eludes me, because when he'll make videos constantly, but that only occupies so much of his day. I don't know what he does when he's not making videos, drinking, or picking up sticks.
I imagine there's probably a lot of sleeping going on.
He probably sleeps a lot. And it's a shame, because this is a man with
Fuck you.
all the time in the world right
Fuck
now.
you.
And he is so bad at finding like good media to consume or good games to play And it's not even a matter of money. He doesn't torrent anything. He doesn't download anything. But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't watch anything. He just hangs out on his computer all day, from what I can tell, watching YouTube videos and stalking women.
Oh my god.
How is my rod going up?
Does he really pick up his sticks just from like the ground? That's how he makes his wands. He just goes out and picks up sticks off the ground.
Yeah,
Yes.
he will pick up sticks, and he will collect tobacco as well. He will hunt for cigarette butts
And put him in his pipe.
kind of take them apart and
Look,
put them
see?
into a bag
See?
of what he calls pipe tobacco.
Look at this.
And he has recently talked about scrounging up wet cigarette butts that were
Oh
like
my
wet from the
God.
snow,
That's
as well as
disgusting.
ashtrays, which he says is only an emergency procedure to collect cigarette butts from ashtrays.
When he
He's
doesn't
like
get
a
his SSRI
post-apocalyptic
check.
wizard.
Yes, he is. He's a scaver.
He's a scaver.
You said something interesting, and so I'm curious. This is something I don't know about him. You mentioned that he doesn't play good games. Does he play video games?
He does.
Yeah, he does. He
Hey.
does.
Oh, wait,
he
wait,
has
wait, wait,
a
wait, wait.
PS3. If I
So, fun fact, if you guys didn't know, and I bet you guys don't know, I bought King Cobra JFS Dark Souls 2 for his PlayStation 3. I did. I bought it to him, and I sent it to his home. And he was like, bro, this is what he said when he opened it. And I don't think there's a video anywhere unless you go to his actual channel and find it, which is probably like Fan Mail Unboxing 2018. He was like, bro, this looks gothic as fuck. Dark Souls? That's so cool. Within 2 weeks, he played it for about, I'd say about an hour. And he was like, why is this so hard? I'm so confused. I don't know where to go. And then he just said, I'm not playing it ever again. And I, personally, I thought that was the funniest shit. It was like $22 for the game. I was like, why not? Why not send somebody I know that has a fucking... Oh, look at that picture, too. I should enlarge him. Hold on. Why not send somebody I know who has a PlayStation 3, who's like an quote-unquote internet celebrity? Why don't I send them some stupid-ass shit just to fuck with them? And I was like, bro, Dark Souls would be the best. And it was literally the funniest day of my life. No one else was laughing. I was just fucking giddy as fuck. I thought it was the coolest thing. I was laughing so fucking hard. I was like a child on Christmas. You with Bloodborne? I think I've told this story multiple times. So, I had a PlayStation 4 before anyone had a PlayStation 4. Literally, any of my friends, like all of my friends on PlayStation 3 didn't have a PlayStation 4. I had it way before anyone else. And I bought Bloodborne day one. Day fucking one. I was so hyped for it because I was really obsessed with Dark Souls 2 at the time. Super mega obsessed. I had already beaten it like twice. And I was like, oh, there's Bloodborne coming out, dude. It looks gothic and crazy as shit. Let's go. Everyone was dropping it. I was literally like screen sharing me beating like the first actual boss. First fucking try multiple times. And people were getting angry at me, and every single one of my friends was like, oh, I'm dropping it. I returned it and bought Call of Duty. You want to come play some Call of Duty? And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll come play some Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty with them, and then I turn around and I just beat more Bloodborne, and more Bloodborne, more Bloodborne, more Bloodborne, until I beat the hell out of that game. And then I turned around and I was like, what else is there to do? And I didn't realize there's like 3 different endings, because that was when I wasn't like a super gamer like I am now. Like I only turned into a super gamer when I turned 20. So that was a long ass time ago. But yeah, literally out of the 30-40 people I knew who bought it, I would say about only 2 of them kept it. That was about it. Yeah, super gamer. I'm a super gamer. Dude, we should get DSP to start saying that. Super gamer. Wings said that. Oh, no. What did Wings say today? Oh, no. It was yesterday. Wings was like, I've been playing games since I was 8 years old. Or he was like, I've been playing first-person shooters since I was 8 years old. And I actually looked it up, right? I looked it up. First-person shooters didn't actually become a thing until like 1992. I swear to God, there were shooter games. There were like Super Mario and stuff like that. We're talking like when he was 8 years old, it was like 1987, 1986, I think. I looked it all up, and then I searched like all games that came out that year, and it showed me like all the top games, and it showed me like all the lesser games. I think one of the first-person shooters is like Doom. I think it's like Doom or something like that, and I think that came out in like 1992 or like 1989 or some shit. Anyways, yeah, no, that's a little backstory about me. That's all. I actually I gave him, what was it? It was Dark Souls 2, and I sent him some blunt wraps because they were like 99 cents on Amazon, and I get free shipping anyway. So I was just like, fuck it, let me make it a cool even 30, and I sent him a shitload of blunt wraps. And he was like, yo, thanks, but I mean, I don't really smoke weed anymore. I was like, damn. How do I... Because there's the internet, you can fucking look it up, Calkin. Calkin, you can literally type in games made in 1987. And it will tell you a list of all the games made in 1987. It's called Wikipedia. Get with the times, old man.
I remember correctly, when people ask him what game he likes to play, he always says GTA. And I can't imagine what he does on there. You can only, I mean, I would get bored to death playing GTA for that long. Like, he's been providing that answer for a few years now, I want to say.
I didn't know he was actively unemployed still.
Oh yeah, he's doing his own little wand business. People keep buying his wands. That is what has me mystified.
Yeah, I don't understand who keeps buying them.
Does he get money from his parents as well?
Yes. He gets money from
There's
Clint.
There's
to
Clint. There's
pay
Clint.
for his apartment. I think for a time when he was working at Wendy's, he claimed to be using that money to pay for his apartment. But after he got fired, I think twice now, I'm pretty sure Clint pays for his rent. Maybe has been for some time. Also, he gets Social Security.
SSRI.
Okay, for his condition.
Right. He calls it his tax returns. Yeah.
That's one of my favorite things about this guy is his inability to like grasp on the proper terminology.
Oh yeah. Well, that is just a bald-faced lie. He's masking that. There was a point where he accidentally called it his SSI, and he had a fit.
SSI,
and it was because he didn't have enough like tobacco that day or something, and he immediately corrected himself. He was like, "Oh no, my tax returns. When my tax returns come in," and he like smacked himself or something.
Oh man.
Yeah, but it's just another one of his lies that he has spun for a very long time now. He always says his tax returns are coming in. I guess to what you're talking about, not understanding terms, tax returns only come in once per year, but he talks about it regularly throughout the year.
I can't, like, tax returns are based on how much taxes you pay, which is based on your base level income, so I can't imagine, like, he's actually getting any tax return money back on a yearly basis.
Yeah, not at all. And it makes me wonder if he is meant to report how much money he gets on his painted sticks that he sells. Probably doesn't report it on his taxes.
He's not an actor. He's
So
an
this wand
artist.
business, does he claim that these wands have any sort of power?
He's an artist.
Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, I mean, like, so my history with this guy is like, I watched him in the early days, and
You'll
I kind of
find
fell
out.
off when he
You'll
started
see.
uploading daily videos that weren't labeled properly. And I remember back in those days, he would talk about things like, creating chi balls and like harnessing energy from his surroundings to cast spells or whatever.
Do this later
Right.
off
So,
stream.
so I'm assuming he's claiming that he's putting some of his King Cobra energy into these wands.
For sure. They will bring you good luck. You can cast spells with them. He specifically these days, the number one use for his wands is
Oh,
he
shit.
will make traffic lights change colors for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's like something he will do with people nearby all the time. He will wave his wand around and say, change color or what have you. And
That's
I would
very
say
true.
via confirmation bias, he'll be like, yeah, look, it worked.
What?
So, yeah.
I can't.
I guess
he's
like
a
it's hard to talk about how
local-
uninteresting someone is.
I can't see
because,
that behind
like,
the heart.
I mean, there's only so much we can say about it, but like I guess just illustrating the interesting points of his life, like the few ones that there are, is a better confirmation of what we're talking about here. So the other thing I wanted to ask you was like, do you think that the people he hangs out with, his friends in real life, are more interesting than he is?
That's a very good question. He appears to be more creative than his friends, even though the stuff he makes is atrocious and unlistenable. Like, he still enjoys making regular YouTube videos. That's something his friends don't seem to have the courage to do. He makes his, like, cooking videos and what have you, and he makes his music. He's a very creative person. His friends, I want to say their entire identity is just drug use. They don't actually do anything else, from what I can tell.
Is he still friends with Scrapper Steve?
Scrapper Steve, that guy is really messed up. He
Guy's
is
a
the stuff of
fucking
nightmares.
weirdo.
I haven't seen him in a while.
There's Scrapper
That's
Steve.
kind of like the last
That's
like
when he had that
friendship
bozo
thing I saw on
haircut.
camera, and I remember just being, oh my god, that guy. Can you talk about Scrapper Steve for a little bit and just
Yeah.
kind of like tell people
That dude used
who
to
aren't
scare me.
familiar that kind of.
He is
There
a
you go.
weird, like, I think he's a furry. He looks really strange. Like, he's really bald on top, but he's got big, fluffy hair on the sides. Weird looking face. And I think he's just a real sexual deviant. And there was one point where he was stranded somewhere in another state,
Look at him.
and Cobra was trying to get money to help him out.
Look at him.
I know his asshole is on the internet for some reason. Like, I've seen way too much of him. And okay, I remember now. He enjoys weird, like, parental child play, where they
Yeah,
may be
a
both
fucking-
of age, but one is like, "Hey, I'm your dad, and you're going to be my daughter," kind of thing, which is really gross.
It's
Oh
disgusting.
man,
He's a really
absolutely
nasty guy. He looks
disgusting.
like a serial killer.
where does King Cobra find these people? Like, do they live in his complex?
He will invite them over to stay at his place. They will be usually like vagrants, people wandering around that he meets.
Vagrants.
Yeah. He was actually banned from allowing people to stay in his apartment anymore.
Yep.
From Clint or from his apartment?
I want to say it was the apartment people.
Most likely the apartment people.
But yeah, he would just keep running into people. They chat him up, and at some point they would be like, "Yeah, I have no place to stay."
I hate this part.
And Josh,
I might just
I
run through
suppose
it, but
wanting
they're
like
killing me.
friendship will invite them to stay with him. That's how Couch Chris wound up staying
What if
with
I do
Josh
this?
for like
What if
months
I
on
just
end, if you
crouch?
remember him.
I do remember him. I remember the demon battle that they had on his bed.
Oh yeah, the video titled "Fun Fight," which was like more of a like snuff film than a fun fight.
Ooh, I did this easy, boy.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yeah, God.
Easy
So
boy.
for such an uninteresting overall person, what do you think draws both of us and such a large community on the internet to watch this guy?
So, I suppose one thing that I should clarify, one, yeah, he is uninteresting. Most outsiders who come in and know of him and start to watch him, they just go somewhere else. To be more specific, his life is really boring, and he as a personality is really boring. Now, watching him for us, and I'll get into what makes him so enjoyable, he can be pretty good, I have to say. But the stuff that he is into and knows about, it's so like bland and ordinary. Like his taste in music, the stuff he watches, all that is really boring. But to answer your question, why do we like to watch Cobra? It started with me in the beginning. He reminded me of being much younger and being kind of attracted to the gothic subculture. As cringy as that sounds, like I kind of saw that. And this was when he was just like a young kid drinking energy drinks and talking about like what is goth and mainstream and all that trash. That has changed significantly. I mean, overall, what interests me is the really long saga of someone slowly killing themselves, as gruesome as that sounds.
That's why I watch Blade.
Like, one of my favorite movies
That's why I
is
watch
Leaving
Blade.
Las Vegas.
Oh, it's got
if you're familiar with that.
Yes.
Yes, I love watching Nick Cage just drink himself to death. I also enjoy watching Intervention. I think a lot of people like watching Intervention for the same reason. You like to see people out of their mind, drinking too much, doing weird drugs, you know, and they kind of wrap it up by showing that they're going to get better, but the people come to see addicts acting out. And you know,
Like
that's
fat
really
people.
entertaining for me, I have to say.
I think Leaving Las Vegas is a really good analogy there. Like it's like a strange mixture of Leaving Las Vegas and Vampire's Kiss.
I haven't seen that.
So yeah, Nicolas Cage basically he gets bit by like a homeless person or something, and is convinced that he's turning into a vampire, but he's not.
Oh, wow. So does he kind of sever all his ties with society?
I haven't watched this episode, by the way.
Unintentionally.
Yeah.
I was saving this for you guys.
Because if someone really did believe they were
Well,
becoming a vampire, they would probably make some major life changes.
Best angle.
Yeah.
But it's
Wait.
not true.
In honor
So
of the new
going back,
PS3.
just tracking back a little bit to the topic of the music that Gothic and Cobra creates.
Yes.
Do you listen to it? Like, not like actively. Like, I'm sure you're not,
But
like
full.
working out listening to his music. But do you like when he releases a new album? Do you at least like give it a listen and
No,
you know?
never.
Yeah,
couldn't
I'll
pay
pop
me.
through it. And
No.
funny enough, I have listened to the cover out because I love that song.
The cover.
Okay.
Oh, wigging out.
I definitely listened to a lot of his earlier stuff. I remember, I think it was called "Ring My Bells" or "Ring Your Bells" was
Yeah,
my favorite
I've
song that
heard
he had
"Ring Your
done. If you've ever
Bells."
heard that,
That's probably the only good
I
song.
don't think so.
it's
It's
really
decent.
funny.
It's
Oh.
decent.
Ring your bells all
It's
night
like,
long, ding dangling my dong.
Ding ding my dong.
And
And then there's just a bunch
there's
of bells
this
playing
bit at
in
the end. He
background.
actually has like a climactic end to it where he screams like "ding dangling my dong," like he gets really really high pitched and he's yelling it as hard as he can.
I bet you his neighbors like that.
And God, there's an amazing video where he is hanging out with Chris and Chris's brother, and he very casually kind of puts on his music. And I'm sure he's waiting for them to be like, "Oh man, what is this?" And he puts on the "Ring Your Bells" song that he made, and everyone gets really uncomfortable. Like, no one wants to say anything. And he just turns it off.
I think the last album I listened to is the one where he's like talking about how much of a bitch his mother or his stepmother is.
Oh yeah, My Mom Laura.
My Mom Laura, yeah. Has his music evolved past that by this point, like, or is he still? I think like a lot of his music back then was like him kind of victimizing himself in the situation.
Right.
Has it gotten like what is the topic of his songs these days?
He will scream about Satan a lot. I need to just pull up his most recent album if I can find it. It's always just him ranting about something with a garage band loop playing in the background. It tends to be really, really boring. Honestly, the last time I checked out his most recent stuff, it was no different. I can't think of anything else that really stood out, anything meaningful. It has no like cadence or rhythm. It's just him hitting notes on his guitar, singing about something, and then a garage band loop that doesn't match up at all.
So they're a lot like his videos, but just with like bad music playing.
Yeah.
Does he still think that he's going to become a famous rock star someday?
The delusion is strong. He believes that he's going to win the lottery. And in terms of his music, actually, I will say he has toned down on that significantly.
Clock
He
tower.
used to, in his early videos, talk about making it big on YouTube and making it big with his music and getting discovered. And these days, he had someone actually prank call him while he was doing a video.
I'm not gonna talk about
and
it.
they pretended to be a New York record
tower.
producer. And it was a nice lady on the phone who was talking about, someone sent us your album and we want to get you signed up. And he completely shut it down. He wouldn't even go for that.
What?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and
I'm
he had
surprised.
said, I'm never going to make it big. No one cares about my music. I'd rather just...
See, I didn't even know about this.
some kind of, I want to be underground sentiment or just do my own thing.
Underground rock.
seems to have
That's
given
what's
up.
up.
I think...
That's pretty sad.
Yeah. I think there may have been an incident that really discouraged him. There was one time where he was claiming he was going to go to a bar and play for people,
No way.
which would have been amazing.
It was
But he
probably
got
an
cold
open
feet.
mic.
And he also wanted to play outdoors for people just like walking past him.
Aw,
He
his
wanted to play the
autism
national
kicked
anthem
in.
or something. And he backed out of that too. He actually
can't even
went,
play the national
and then someone else was playing, and he used that as an excuse to back out.
Oh man, I would love to hear his rendition of the national anthem.
Oh my god.
It's the reason
they
why
got
he
what they
smashed his
wanted
first
later.
guitar.
Yeah.
The national anthem?
Yeah, he's always struggled to play it. It's really funny. It's this is something he's struggled with for years now. And there was an incident where he was trying to play it and he kept screwing up and he got so frustrated he smashed his guitar.
He's had a long history of being abusive towards inanimate objects.
Yes. I find it really interesting the way he'll smash stuff and personify objects.
There are some things that seem sacred to him that he won't smash, like his little puppet man, right?
Yeah, he'll never smash that.
I have never considered that he would smash Sean.
Sean, that's his name. I almost said
That would be
Steve.
amazing. Because,
Oh my
if
God.
he
that's him smashing his first
blew
ever
up his
guitar.
head or something with his shotgun, he could
Look at
glue it back together, and
Imagine
he would be really,
living
really creepy looking
underneath
if he
that
would have all
person.
these cracks and fragments sloppily Mod Podged back together.
Guess what? Imagine
That'd be
living on
amazing.
above that person. You could still hear that
Have you ever
shit.
watched Trailer Park Boys?
I have.
You know Conky?
Conky. Yeah, he's...
That's exactly what I'm thinking of. When Conky
You'll
comes
notice.
back from having his head blown off and he's glued back together, that's exactly what I
you'll notice in this a lot of the times he references Conky with Sean, and you know what? When you really think about it, I want you to, if you watch this is also a super long episode. We're probably not going to watch all of this right now because it's a super long episode. And Snake Bones, please. I have like no viewers. Don't copyright my video or whatever. Cobra, if you do, fuck you. But as I was saying, yeah, Conky definitely has a major influence on Sean. If you can actually kind of tell. Yeah, dude. So, I've said this before. A person had to move out of the apartment complex because the paint fumes coming from his apartment were making them sick. And then when that person moved out, he wasn't getting as reported as much. But no, there's a lot of crazy shit that happened in this apartment. His next apartment, there's also a lot of crazy shit that happened as well. Probably the most memorable is the Alex Campbell stuff. Then we had the, what's her name? Naked and Laughing. That's a whole nother can of worms there to begin with. But yeah, now he's in like a trailer or something. And people are frantically trying to find out where he lives, but he doesn't hang out with people anymore, so yeah. People may never know. And I think he owns it. He said he owns it. But yeah, we're not going to watch all of this. We'll get past this, I guess, section, and then we'll fight the boss, but I'll probably keep the video running. It helps me concentrate.
I think of.
And don't fucking report
me. So I kind of wish he
Calkin.
would smash him. It would
'Cause
be
I'll
amazing
report
to
you
see
to
him
the
come
FBI.
back and like maybe be a little more twisted or
I
angry.
need more drinky poo.
When there's that brief moment in time where he had that little, so he had Sean and then he had Fun Size Felicia,
Yes.
and it was like a happy little family.
Yes, it was.
I can't even get through it.
It's really painful. That was one of the first times that I noticed how badly he was balding. But I want to say also in that video, he believes that if you shave bits of your hair off, it will come back thicker. That weird, like, myth. So he had, like, these tendrils coming out of his head, and you can see it when he leans down to kiss Felicia. His little tentacles coming down, his Crypt Keeper hair. And it's really disturbing to look at.
Yeah, that whole situation was disturbing to look at.
He had his little happy family, like you said. That is really funny to think about. But I want to say he killed Felicia, right?
Yeah, I think he lied about it, too. He said that somebody had, like, broken into his apartment and then stole her for the metal that was inside of her.
Yes. I think he had, like, 2 different stories that he told. And I think he lied himself into a corner and just got worse and worse. And he finally had to fess up to it.
Am I correct in remembering that he got another doll after that one?
Let's see. It's strange because I want to say there were 2 dolls, one of which I think lasted like a day. And he destroyed that
This
really
arc
quick.
is so weird.
And then I think he killed Fun Size Felicia. But I don't know much about the first doll.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Man, what
He has to kill them.
Do you guys want to know what happened to the first and the second doll? I'm gonna tell you anyways. And this video is either gonna be copyright claimed or demonetized hardcore. Which I don't even get monetization on YouTube. You have to have like over 1,000 subs and all this other shit. I literally just do this for fun. Like, I don't even let you guys know my Twitter or anything. But no, we got some shit. You want to talk shit? I'll report you to the fucking. You report me to YouTube. I'll report you to the FBI. No, I'm just kidding. I'd never do that to you, dog, because I'd probably, you know, I'd cop one. Anyways. So, I don't even know. I'm not showing the pictures, so I guess that's okay. I guess I can talk about it. So, what happened with him is he got sent a sex doll in the mail because he was talking about it for days and days and days and days and days. And there's like an hour and 45-minute long video about it. Not from Snake Bones, but from not Biteside Cobra Bidge, Boglum Chronicles. It's from Boglum Chronicles, I'm pretty certain. And it's called the Sex Doll Saga. And he got sent a sex doll in the mail. And so what he said what happened was because a fan bought him it. He said what happened was he was having sex with it, and it broke. He broke, the part there. And the person was like, it's kind of impossible, but okay, I understand. So, what Josh proceeded to do was mutilate it. He cut it into pieces. He cut off its hands, its fingers, its legs. He cut it into, pieces and stuff like that, so we could throw it away. But what he did was he also cut off its face. But then he kept its face. And he said he cut it up because he wanted to throw it away, but he didn't want his neighbors to think he was a weirdo or some shit. And yeah, but he cut off its face with a knife, but kept its face, which he promptly showed on stream. And it made me feel like I was watching Chainsaw Massacre. And then Fun Size Felicia, I think it kind of just broke, and he just threw it away. And then for like weeks straight, it was probably like at least 4 or 5 months, because I was watching during this time. It was like 4 or 5 months. He was saying like he would hop on stream on YouTube, and he would show like the website where he wanted like a new sex doll that was like $2,000 or some shit. I don't fucking know. The dude, there's some very weird sagas you're gonna find out about. And if you want detail, I'll tell you, but if not, then just don't say anything and we'll just keep the videos playing.
Yeah, that's the really strange thing to me, is like, because like I've seen documentaries about people who like live with their dolls, and they I don't like, they seem happy, I guess, like content.
Those guys, they're sweet on them, real sweet.
Yeah. I'm just surprised, I guess, that is it like he wants something more? Do you think that's what it is?
I think there's a lot of shame. He really, I think, is ashamed that he has to resort to having sex with a doll, and maybe once it's over, it kind of takes over him. There was a video where he was really, really ashamed, and he would insist that he would absolutely not masturbate on Valentine's Day because he didn't want to look like a loser or feel like one. And I think that's kind of parallel to like, man, I'm so unlucky in love. I have to have sex with this doll. And, you know, maybe when it's all over, he just wants to get rid of it and you know, slice it up and throw it out.
He said slice. So, okay,
that's really man. It's so surreal. Just like the way that his brain thinks about things is just so out there. Like, it's so hard for me to understand like what is going through this person's head on it. You know.
Yeah, it's he has some very powerful emotions that take over him.
So I saw recently that he had a friend who passed away. I think his name was Alex.
Oh, I got this.
Yes.
Do you think that this is going to affect him in any way? Like his lifestyle or...
Maybe not, maybe not.
You know, interestingly enough, for being someone who has high-functioning autism / Asperger's, he does get affected by death quite personally. It does have a lot of influence on him. I wouldn't say outright that he's just going to ignore this. I think it may...
No!
He won't change his lifestyle, but I want to say he will feel very sad about this, at least.
That's fair.
Have you ever seen him when he actually cries, when he thinks about his mom getting shot?
No, and that's something I didn't actually know about him, so...
Oh yeah, there's an amazing video that is him, like, dropping his guard and being, like, the most real person I've ever seen him be. There had been a shooting at a college somewhere in Wyoming, and he was really angry, and he started talking about how his mom is a teacher, and he started to kind of connect the dots and imagine what it would be like to have his mom get shot, and he started crying. And he was just like, you know, screw you guys, I'm very upset thinking about this. This is serious. And for like a good little snippet, he wasn't, you know, a gothic bad boy or some kind of tough guy. He was just a person who was really scared for his mom. And you really can relate to him and feel bad for him and all kinds of stuff.
I remember that.
And then, you know, of course he deletes the video. He doesn't want anyone to see that. So, you know, in that case,
there's a boss battle.
He took that, just even thinking about his
No!
mom dying, like, pushed him over the edge. I'm sure that one of his friends dying will upset him greatly.
What do you think it would take for Gothic and Cobra to turn his life around? Like, if he was presented with a good opportunity, like, you know, a good job opportunity where, like, they understood his situation, they understood who he was, and were, like, willing to, you know, like, make room for him in a place of work, like, that was stable and paid better than Wendy's. Like, do you think that that would be enough?
I would absolutely agree that he needs meaning in his life and routine.
I was drinking.
When he was working at Wendy's,
I was drinking.
His life was so much more in order. It was amazing. Even though they kept cutting his hours, sometimes he would work like 1 or 2 times a week. He was really proud of what he did there. He needs a reason to live, because right now, I've said it many times on the subreddit that he wants to die right now. He does not care about living.
Fun fact, he was also on Chatter.
Flashback to the time he had a girlfriend. I forgot what her name was.
Stephanie.
Stephanie was his
like,
first
do you
girlfriend.
think if he had someone really solid in his life who, like...
I had that.
For whatever reason,
I was
cared
just
about
fucking
him and, like, overlooked his onion-smelling hair.
That was so easy for me.
Do you think that, like, that would be enough to get him
My
in line?
crippled girlfriend didn't even protect me.
It would not come before him getting his life in order. There is no chance that he would find a woman who is a positive influence on his life before he actually gets his life together. It will not happen.
That's fair.
Because the way he is right now, he's dirty. He has all kinds of bad habits. He barely makes any money. He's angry. Like, he's got to get his whole life together before any woman would want to get with him. Stephanie,
He is a
I'm
weirdo.
absolutely amazed that he dated Stephanie for as long as he did.
Yeah,
Really?
that's
Why?
that was kind of a shocker.
She's a weirdo
Yeah,
now too.
and he was a lot younger, I suppose. You know, hanging out at Job Corps, treating it like a summer camp. He
Job Corps is
had his
for
hair,
actual.
and he didn't look as strange, I suppose. He still looked pretty
Retards.
odd.
God,
but
you can't say that on YouTube.
Stephanie
Regards.
was a interesting case. I would say the odds of a girl being into him, even at that time, were astronomical. But that's not going to happen again. Not anytime soon.
Do you think within the next year we'll see him get a new job or anything like that, or do you think it's just going to continue to devolve?
Oh, man. Not without intervention. I think
is like-
Clint would have to really get up in his business
A long
and tell him
time ago.
that he can't keep selling wands.
I
He
said
needs
4
to
years
actually
ago.
get a real job.
I think this video
Because,
is like.
I mean, right now,
6-7 years.
he's
ago.
just one step away from being in a group home. He's some strange guy that lives in an apartment paid for by his dad, left to his own devices, and he's overextending like what he can
feel
get
his
away
pain.
with. There's a breaking point, and him being put into a group home has come up several times in his life where they were thinking of having to do that. And I want to
think
say
that was ever
the way he's behaving
strange.
now, they've probably considered reneging on giving him his own apartment and going through with
You
it.
guys think I'm strange?
Again, like, let's pretend I don't know anything about him.
Yeah.
Is there a reason that he had to move out of
Say
Clint's?
yes.
Oh, wow.
This dude's
Very
mic keeps
interesting
cutting out and it's
question.
pissing me off.
It may have been in the beginning that Josh actually was able to spearhead that initiative on his own. He may have actually gotten a job and been able to pay for it. And once he was out of the house, maybe Clint got used to it and was happy to have him be out. I think maybe once that happened, I mean, I'm sure Josh wanted out. Clint probably wanted him out. So they both went for it. Maybe Clint offered to help him every now and again, you know, if he needed rent money, stuff like that. Because, I mean, really, with Josh, if he full stop was just like, hey, I don't have any more money, I can't pay for this apartment, I'm pretty sure Clint would do everything possible to keep him out of the house. I mean, Josh, he would stink up the place, if I remember correctly, from when his dad posted on the subreddit, talked about his really, really smelly socks being left around, and just having to, like, baby him
Didn't even
constantly.
press
It
that
was
button,
annoying
but
to have to
okay.
take care of him.
So whenever I think of Josh, I just can't I can't sever this connection in my brain between him and Chris Chan.
That is, yes, all of this leads back to Chris Chan. Get that taste that Chris Chan provided. It's just like that first hit of heroin. You can never get that first one back again. You're always chasing it. Josh
I would
is
actually
a
get him.
decent substitute, but he's no Chris Chan.
It's just, yeah, man, it's such an interesting parallel because, like, Chris Chan
This
still
is a
lives with his
bad room.
mom, this,
Yeah.
from what I gather.
Bye.
He is unemployed. He makes things that he sells at a irregular basis.
I had it first time.
He has hygiene problems.
Yes.
And it's just
Oh,
like
this is
they
Elden
they
Ring.
cultivate this like internet fascination with them, which I think like mostly has waned for Christian because I guess people just got bored or like I mean there's just so much that happened there and that I don't even want to talk about that, but like
Yeah.
do you see the internet getting to the same place with Gothic and Go Barrage where it's just like okay we're just like bored of this, there's like no more troll opportunities left, there's no more
It's hard to say. Chris Chan had very strong
Don't
reactions
understand why
for
you're aggroing on me.
every action that was made towards him with the trolling. Josh is not as gullible, and he doesn't have the same violent outbursts when he's tricked. I don't I mean, so you're wondering if eventually people will straight up just abandon ship and leave Josh, right?
Yeah, just they'll like get bored of him.
Yeah. It all depends if, you know, with Chris Chan, it's almost too depressing to watch him now. There's just nothing of interest going on. It could get to that point with Josh. I don't know what would happen, how he could change. If he becomes, like, terminally ill and is hooked up to, like, a breathing machine, you probably wouldn't want to watch him anymore because he's just this sad case. He depresses you. Like, Chris Chan right now is, you know, this really... He's up in his years now. I want to say he's going to be 40 pretty soon.
Yeah, he's damn well near it.
Yeah, and he looks really unhealthy. He talks in that weird, I'm not respecting pronouns here, talks in the falsetto voice. Videos are incredibly boring, and I hate seeing footage of his mom, because she's really old, probably gonna die soon, and she's crazy, and they're living in filth. Like, that depresses me.
That's actually a pretty interesting topic, though.
I pressed it. Fuck
if
you.
God forbid anything should happen to Clint,
You're gonna make me do a DSP
or
on
you know,
you.
I guess Clint is his major support mechanism at this point in his life.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
What do you think would happen to Josh?
Josh would, if he continued to get his social security, he would have some form of money coming in. I don't know if the state would get involved and try to put him in a group home, or if he was stubborn enough, if he would just become homeless. It all depends on how much money he gets from his monthly tugboat.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about, is like that possibility of him having to live out on the street.
Yeah, he would kind of join his gang of friends that he hangs out with, the other homeless fellas that troll around.
Do you think he'll ever cut his hair, like shave it off? Do you think he'll ever reach that breaking point?
Little did this guy know.
At the rate that he has his hair falling out, he may not have a choice in terms of the top of his head. There's gonna be like no hair left pretty soon. I don't know if he's going to continue to wear his bandana on top and pretend like he still has a full head of hair, or if he would shave everything, but I don't see that happening. He loves having long hair.
I wonder if he's ever looked into the possibility of wearing a wig.
How does that miss? How does that fucking
He may have
miss?
considered it. Honestly. Do you know about his pizza habit?
Vaguely, but like,
It's so funny.
why don't you tell me?
He, lately, I want to say this past year, whenever he gets a sizable chunk of money, it becomes a debate of how many pizzas he's going to treat himself. It's, and what's bizarre, he will get a single large pizza and put so many toppings on it, and he'll get
what's
like
up, Reneth?
wings or something with it as well. And it winds up costing him about $35 on average.
Yeah,
And
this
he'll
was
just
a
eat
legend.
it all in a night.
Holy crap!
And he does this on the regular. I remember there was a video where he talked about how he'd made about like $600 from selling wands,
Wait.
and a ton of it had gone to pizza. He loves eating pizza, but it's always like grossly expensive stuff that he gets.
Does he order like just from like a chain, or is it like?
He used to get Domino's a lot, and something really interesting happened where they stopped delivering to him, and there was a big discussion about it, and the theory was that he consistently refused to tip them anything.
I have an excuse.
That they then were like, fine, we're not going to deliver to you anymore, which apparently is...
I have one excuse. The only reason I died so many times was because I was literally just listening to Snake Bones, and they were distracting me because I kept looking over at the screen wanting to look at what Josh was doing. But I'll still try. In the open world, I'll be chilling. But, yeah. Let's see. Let me catch them on chat. This is DLC or main Elden Ring. Yeah, I think I told you it's main Elden Ring. This looks like regular bullshit from Elden Ring. Yeah, that boss. See, the problem is my weapons, which they work on ground bosses, but like a boss that hangs from the top of the air, that's, you know, kind of bullshit. And like, there's a lot of things I complain about Elden Ring. You should be able to target what you want. You shouldn't have to specifically target certain areas that they clearly make you target. So that's probably complaint number 1. Complaint number 2 we can get in another time. But yo, we only have 40 more levels and we'll get to play the DLC. Rip Legend? Do you mean him or me? Or you mean what, the video? Fuck the DLC, morning off. What's going on? Is it morning time for you? I don't know. I'll be streaming super late tonight. If you'll be around for a while, Reneth. Did you beat the DLC yet, Reneth? I saw you playing it like crazy. Wings and pizza, fucking legend. Dude, this time in the Cobraverse was probably the best time to be about the Cobraverse. The poison swamps. That's why I actually buffed my faith a little bit. Right? I buffed. I did a respec and I buffed my faith. I actually didn't do a respec, but I forewarned that I need to at least have this. Flame cleanse me. It gets rid of poison and scarlet rot, and scarlet rot is probably like the worst thing in the whole game. Hands fucking down. I don't care what you say about anything. Either scarlet rot or bleed. Bleed is a son of a bitch in this game. That's why my last build was a bleed. I had in one hand bleed, and the other hand I had the magic, and it was the frost katana or whatever. The magic katana where you could just like hit him from far away. So I'd like come up close to you with the bleed, whoosh, and then I'd back up, and then I'd hit you with the katana, the X thing it did, and then I back up, and then I go in and I go boom, 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 boom. So I'm also like, I'm doing magic and bleed at the same time. I think the only thing that does frost is the greatsword, the Moonlight Greatsword, and that shit is trash. DSP tried to run with it in the new DLC. I don't know how I'm going to take the new DLC. I heard it's super hard. Dude, I want some pizza and wings. I've been dying for some dank ass wings and pizza the other day. You know, Pizza Hut has like this $6 box, and you can like have like, what is it? It's like 6 boneless wings or 6 wings with like a little like little like a personal pizza. Like you know how, I don't know if you guys ever saw, I took a picture of it a long time ago and I posted on my Twitter. It's like a little pizza, I'd say the size of your hand, maybe a little bit more, maybe like an inch or two more, and you can like do, like you can just eat it pretty much by yourself. It's like a little personal pizza. What I used to do is I would take 2 of those, right? I would take a spicy chicken patty, I shit you not. I would get high as motherfucking shit, and I would do this. I'll take a personal pizza, another personal pizza, and I would mix match it. One would be the pepperoni one, and the other one would be the 4 cheese one. And I would put more cheese on top of both the pizzas. And I would make a spicy chicken patty. I would stick the spicy chicken patty in between those, flip one upside down and the other one on the bottom, and I would eat it like a fucking hamburger. I swear to God, I'd eat the whole fucking thing. Shit was bussin'. All I remember is like eating it, sitting on my fucking armchair. What was that? Xbox points? I'm not even on Xbox. But I would sit on my chair and I would just get fucking stoned as shit and just be like, yo, this is definitely dankness.
It's a real thing that can happen.
Fine, we'll go back to this.
Yeah. So he really likes Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Little Caesars, like all the major chains.
I hate Little Caesars. Dude, Little
get
Caesars
from them.
gives me
He'll
the
get pizza from them.
squirts.
The insane thing to me
not.
is that, so this is a guy that like spends $600 on pizza, like it's nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And I'm assuming he spends money on alcohol too, because like
Well, I think
cocktails
he
that
buys
he's
the
invented.
cheap shit.
Yes. Yes. That's probably a real big part of where the money goes. He's just afraid to admit that. I'm sure a lot of that money is going to 99 proof bananas. That is his favorite
99
drink.
proof bananas.
Oh my god.
It's so
See,
strange.
for me,
I
a
love
lot
his
of my
posts.
money
He'll
goes
post
to
on
alcohol.
Facebook and be like, man, I'm
It
stressed
used to
out.
go to
I'm
video
going to do
games.
me this Friday. And he'll post a picture
but
of
now
this
it goes to
99
just
proof
alcohol.
bananas stuff. He loves it. He's crazy for it.
Do you have like a favorite of his cocktails? Just like that. I mean, I've never tried one personally, but like I know of a
What
couple.
happened?
I would have to say
Why is it blank?
Cobra's English, which is
Oh,
some old English beer,
made it blank.
some
Some-
rotten
something
stuff
must have
combined with Monster,
gotten the video banned.
So like I know he has Cobra's Mist, which was like Mountain Dew and some kind of beer.
Blue Moon.
Okay, Blue Moon.
Yeah, that's
And
the
then-
classic combo.
And then I remember Cobra's Blood, which was Monster Energy and some sort of red wine.
I never knew about Cobra's Blood.
Exponer. Xbox rule.
That's amazing. Oh,
But I'm just like, man, like, so he spends all this money on liquor and all this money on pizza, but he still like goes out and like picks up wet cigarette butts and harvests them for their tobacco. That's crazy.
yeah. He loves to buy big bags of tobacco, and I think what happens is he will blow through the bags that he buys. I think he said like a bag of tobacco was almost equivalent to 2 cartons of cigarettes. But when
That's
he's out,
crazy.
he calls it a
No
nicotine
way.
fit, where he's insanely irritable.
A bag
And so
of
when there's
tobacco.
no more tobacco around, he starts scrounging it up.
Man, that is just insanity.
6 cartons
so
of
gross.
cigarettes.
It is
Why is
picking
it
up
blank again?
old cigarette butts, wet ones, stuff from ashtrays. That's really nasty.
I like. So I had this experience one
It's
time where I
blank
had
on the
ordered
screen,
something from
too.
Amazon Prime Now,
Mhm.
and like the boxes that it came in, or it came in like these
This is
bags.
before
Sorry,
he
they were
used
like
to
these
show
paper
everyone
bags.
talking.
And whoever had delivered it had just been like smoking weed in their car.
Oh yeah.
So everything inside those bags smelled like weed. I'm wondering if people who order these wands have the same sort of experience with like just opening this
smell
box
like
and just getting this firsthand cobra stench.
Some like ghosts fly out. Like,
Some ghost.
no, I'm sure. You know, the vapors must come out of it. This really strong,
Just strong.
stale smoke smell has got
Not
to just
even
erupt
that.
from it.
Ass smell? Food
Yeah, I
smell?
remember reading that I brought it up earlier, I just offhand comment, but I guess like someone had convinced him, or he'd read somewhere that like if you wash your hair with onions and some other disgusting shit, that it would like make your hair grow back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit!
I just can't even imagine.
He
Watch
would
this.
slice the onions and then keep it in his bandana all day.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's amazing. He also experimented with mayonnaise.
Yeah, the mayonnaise.
It's so
I was
fascinating
there
because
for
like
the
so
mayonnaise.
he isn't worried at all about that. He isn't worried about his tobacco or onion stench. But I remember seeing that video where he talked about how if he farted at work, he would try to inhale it before anyone else could smell.
Wait,
Just
what?
like
How is
those
that
little
possible?
bites of like self-realization, you know, like it's just insane. Like he thinks about that, but he doesn't think about keeping onions in his band.
And he thinks he's like the perfect gentleman by just sucking up those farts as quickly as possible.
What?
Really conscientious. But yeah, at the same time, he's got to smell like a putrid ashtray. Ah, it is strange. It's very conflicting.
Does he ever go on vacation?
Oh yeah, let me
Wow.
find
Like,
dude
does he
from
ever
the video.
travel?
Yeah, so just there's something that occurred to me. I mean, like another internet personality I know you and I both like is Eulalia.
Yeah.
And like that's I think one of the things that really like kind of changed his life was when he was forced to go on these vacations with his family, and he was like forced to step outside of his comfort zone and like experience, you know, going into water or whatever.
the going into.
I'm just
water.
wondering if Josh has ever like had one of these like life experiences outside of his apartment.
The closest is when he went to the Ozzy concert in Colorado, which again I think is absolutely amazing that for Josh, Ozzy is the end-all be-all for goth music of all things. But I don't think he has gone very far at all outside of, you know, Casper.
That's just, I guess, feeding back into our original topic about how boring he is.
Yeah, yeah. There's nothing going on. And it really, really surprises me every now and again. There was a video a long time ago where he wanted to watch a movie. So he went to like his apartment complex's library of movies that you can rent out. And he popped in a copy of Billy Madison, but it was too scratched up to view. So the whole thing was a wash.
Do you think that his lifestyle, like his, you know, just like the same mundane thing day to day is contributing to his anger and his sort of like I don't know, it's just so weird. Like, do you think he blames himself at all for this, or do you think he's just sees himself as a victim of circumstance?
If he does blame himself, it's all internal. He likes to live a lot of lies and present lies to people about the way he looks and how he should be, you know, swimming in pussy. And, you know, I think he does not like himself internally.
So
yeah.
there's a hole around here.
And, you know, your question about doing the same thing over and over again, does that contribute? Very likely. If you do the exact same thing day in and day out, and the only thing that changes is how much hair is on your head and you're getting older, yeah, you're going to get really irritated. He probably enjoys routine to some extent, but at the same time, he is absolutely
The snake
stagnating.
bones is probably going to.
Can I bring up one more off-topic thing that I just think is like super interesting?
Yeah.
So I remember you brought up the Valentine's Day thing and how he didn't want to jerk off on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Finish that.
I remember the other Valentine's Day incident.
No,
Well, I mean, I'm sure there have been multiple, but like I just remember that angry video he made about couples concentration camp.
Yes. Yes.
I
Yo.
don't think all of it, but we're going here.
Man, like I wish that like there was some detailed psychological evaluation that I could read on this person to like make me understand where he comes up with these ideas.
A lot of jealousy. He contradicts himself a lot. There was a point where he had said, you know what, if I got with someone and did something, we had sex, I wouldn't tell anybody about it. But then in the video I'd seen, they posted something that he had shared on Facebook, which was him being like, yeah, some girl just sucked my dick. It was awesome. So there's that. Like, it all depends on his circumstance. If he had a girlfriend, he wouldn't be talking about couples concentration camps. He would completely drop it. But he's so angry and jealous that he's got to, get back at people. Another thing that happened, he was talking about how he would never get in the way of people being in love or what have you. But there was definitely a video where he was talking about how his neighbors were having sex too loud. So he would shout gross things as loud as he could to try to spoil the mood.
Yeah, I remember that.
So
I remember that.
He'll act out. It's just jealousy when he talks about these things.
Screen.
How he would never allow
For
couples
some
to
reason,
exist,
in
and
these
he'd send them to
videos,
camps and stuff.
He's
talked about how he doesn't like being compared to Elliot Rodger and how much he hates him, but that's the kind of road he's going down, where he is so frustrated and jealous that he wants to get back at couples. The closest person I want to say would have been Carolyn, Scotty's sister. He talked about how he had to restrain himself and how good it would have felt to stab her a lot.
Oh.
I think if he ever goes into like a real big fit, some kind of rage-filled confrontation, I think he is fully capable of seeing red and blacking out and like really hurting someone.
That's super upsetting.
It is.
I don't think he would do that.
And
maybe at the beginning.
There would be a lot of evidence in his video history indicating that he is capable of violence.
He may be capable of violence, but I don't think he's going to hurt a woman.
Stephanie had just left him in one video because he cheated on her and they had a fight or something. But all he could really think about was a confrontation he had at Wendy's with some guy who like made a jab at him, made fun of him for something. And all he wanted to talk about, this was fresh from a breakup, was how he wanted to stick that guy's head in a deep fryer. He wasn't sad about the breakup or thinking about it. He was just kind of thinking about how good it would have been to like hurt this guy at Wendy's.
That's kind of fucked.
Man, I have so many questions about Gothic and Cobra's love life and just like the various women surrounding it, but I think that could probably be its own episode.
I think the women
he has
with him are
an
just
amazingly detailed sexual history for being the way he is.
And I know he's got like there are girls that interact with him on a regular basis.
Staring at him.
Yes.
But then there are like girls that he chases. Or puts up on a pedestal and so yeah, man, I don't know. That's all interesting, but yeah, maybe we should save that for the next one.
Yeah, we can. I was just about to start on something else, but we will save that topic because there's a lot to say.
Okay.
It upsets me to imagine being in his position and not taking advantage of things. There's
why would they show that but nothing else?
And downloading stuff. But again, I figure if you're broke and aren't going to be able to buy it, you may as well be able to be entertained. Like, I would torrent movies and games and all kinds of stuff. But he doesn't know what that is. I think I've told you this before, but I got to talk to him one-on-one once on Skype. And I asked him if he ever torrented things. And he didn't know what that was. He just had this blank look. And I asked if he ever pirated stuff. And he said, matey, I don't know. And it blew me away.
That's amazing.
Absolutely blew me away that he didn't understand what it was to pirate software or movies and things. I tried to explain it to him, and he just completely lost interest. He stopped listening. I could clearly see it. And it just sucks, because, again, like I mentioned earlier, he has all the time to hang out and play games and have fun. Like, he basically gets a license to be a NEET. He doesn't have to work or be employed or training or anything. But he fritters his time away, like drinking and, I don't know, at best watching YouTube videos. I think that's how he passes his time.
I would love to see him, do Let's Plays on his channel.
That would be awesome.
Even if it was just like a camera pointed at the TV and him playing the game.
I would take it. Yeah.
Does he have a TV, or does he just use his laptop for everything?
He has an old CRT tube television.
Okay.
Yeah. And, you know, there has to be some estate sale or the equivalent of Craigslist, some like secondhand store where he could get like a proper flat screen for, I don't know, $60 or something. But he just doesn't seem interested in that. He does not care.
That's so fascinating to me. Like, just like the weird things that he cares about and like focuses all of his energy on. It's just so weird.
He's not interested. It's I don't what's really interesting about it is I don't think he's ever complained about being bored in a video. I think when he is bored, he makes a YouTube video and just starts rambling. But he seems to be entertained. But I just don't know how. I would be bored to death.
Entertained?
It's so difficult. Yeah, it's, to your point, like I remember when I was in college and I had my own apartment, I would just be so like upset and like bored in that apartment. Even if I was playing video games, I'd be like, I need to leave. Like I need to just like go and like hang out, do anything that's not just being in here.
Yeah.
So it's just so fascinating to me that like he, I don't know. I mean, I guess he's not content because he's angry.
Doing nothing.
But
he's
just
literally
that he doesn't seek out anything else.
It
He's just
reminds
sitting
me
there.
of boomers that retire, and when they don't have their job, they just start drinking themselves to death to pass the time.
Ayo.
That's what I think of.
He does seem like, yeah, that's a good, like a very old person that just like is scared of like change or discovering new.
They were saying this about
He's,
Cobra
you know,
when he was like 32.
I've heard about this a lot, where there's a lot of people from that generation that don't ever want to retire because like working is the most fun thing that they do, and when they don't work
really
anymore,
only drink when I
they
stream.
have no idea how to fill the time. And a lot of them become alcoholics, and somehow, I don't know how that works, but it can, you know, pass the day pretty effectively if you're just
I was
drinking
an
all the time.
alcoholic. Yeah.
Somehow
it
you
makes
wind
the
up,
day
I
better.
don't know what you do when you're drinking, but that's kind of what he's been up to.
I did see on his channel in the past week or so, or 2 weeks, he had like uploaded a reaction video. He was like
right,
reacting
dum-dums.
to a
We gotta talk
documentary
to Obey.
YouTube video about this couple that like doesn't have sex.
Oh,
God damn. Okay, the video's almost over. I was like, God damn, they're going on for a long ass time just talking about like non-tent. Okay. I wanna be like that, you son of a bitch? Hey, you guys know that there's a Fish Tank Season 2? 0.5. I said it. 2.5. Oh, this is about to be really fucked up. I'll show it on stream if I can. I might have to ask Sam or other homeboy. Bloodied fingers. Let's go. Hell yeah! Who do you think I am, Botch? As long as we don't see no booty holes like last time. What do you like, Botch? Kino Casino? I like Kino Casino too. I think they're fucking hilarious. I married someone.
So it was thee who would become my lord. Perhaps I needn't have warned thee. I am pleased, however. Thou art a fitting choice. I go now to the night sky. It is there I shall find mine order. I bid thee travel the path of the Lord, and once all is done, we shall see each other once more.
Okay. Then after that, I think you go... here. And you fight Polite again. Kino is okay as of late. I'll never let that man live down. Stay the fuck back. No matter how long he lives, I will always consider him saying stay the fuck back and getting arrested and all that shit. Like, that dude could live multiple lives, and at the end of the day, I will still find him and say, stay the fuck back.
I can never betray her. No matter what might happen. Ronnie. She needs me.
What? It's like right here. Anyway, sorry. Let's watch the end of the video.
Oh, the caretaker lady and the guy who had like a muscle deficiency or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I actually watched it. I just saw it and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I think that's an interesting avenue for him though, is to like seeing his reactions to different things. I think is super interesting. I would love to see more.
I think he took it as an opportunity to talk about male and female differences in privilege and stuff. He started like dipping into the usual pool of political sentiments. He kind of has this like base palette that he always brings up of topics when it comes to that. But it's a good type of video to do for sure, because it exposes him to something new. You get to get his reaction versus him like just starting up that Cobra engine of ranting about the same stuff every time.
I don't know. I would like I said, like I would just love to see like I know a lot of his ideas are formulated out of, you know, his situation, but like there has to be some place where these like weird political leanings, like he latched onto them, you know? Like I don't want to insult the guy more than I have already, but like he doesn't seem smart enough to formulate his own opinion about politics.
No, and a lot of his identity is
are.
regurgitated, you know, tropes and things that he has seen and heard before. I don't think he ever really thinks very critically about the stuff he's saying or has heard. it probably sounds like the right side to be on and the right thing to say, but he, this is the same guy who he used the term cerebral Pelosi and genetic Dr. Pepper instead of generic. Like, he will repeat certain words, and like to any normal human it sounds completely wrong, but he just misremembers something and says it as is and is none the wiser because he is just parroting.
Like cordial cherries.
That's right. Cardinal cherries.
Cardinal cherries. That's my favorite.
Cherries. He has I need like a full list of all the things that he has mispronounced. It's a pretty decent list.
I would, yeah. So, like, going forward with this King Cobra podcast thing that we're doing, I would love to like discuss more on a different episode about like his various food and drink habits.
Yes.
Like, not just the pizza, but like his creations. Because he's like, I don't even know how he comes up with some of this shit, but like, it's disgusting and amazing at the same time. Like, these flavor combinations he comes up with.
He has this idea that like more is always better, so he just keeps stacking things.
That's so gross.
There was I guess we can save it. We'll save that for the food thing.
All right.
Hey,
so yeah, definitely one about food and drink, and then I really want to dive into his relationship history.
Yes. There's a decent amount of stuff to talk about. He, throughout, him being like a late teenager to the present, has actually had quite a few interactions with women.
What?
It's a mystery.
It is. All right. Well, I think that'll do it.
Oh, shit. Well, guess what? I just got hungry. Did it start snake bones too? Or did it fuck up? It fucked up, didn't it? Because... No. I wasn't on live. For some reason it was paused. We're always in a clown show.
You are my very, very special guest, Soggy, Bite-Sized Cobra Vids, and you are quite the legend.
We have to save this because this is a very good video. And I'm pretty hungry, so no one's attacking me. Why don't we just I'll watch some new stuff. Alright. Close out of that. Boom. Boom. I'll turn Josh's Gabber off in the right hand. I'll eat some food really quick. I gotta make the food. But I'll eat some food really quick. What do you guys want to see? Cat videos? Daniel Larson documentary? You know what we should see? We should see the King Cobra documentary. No. Should we? You know what? You know what's the funniest one I personally think is? Just a Minx. That shit is hilarious. That actually kind of ruined the person that she is. Like, literally, people don't even donate to her anymore. I'm not even kidding. That shit is crazy. Well, it's gonna be longer than like 5-6 minutes. But I'd also want to watch it too. Here, we'll do a Breaking Banquet video from before. Let's see. See, I always stop them because I'm just like, fuck it. These shits are boring. Even though he gets like 10, 12K views. When it gets over like 4 days. You know what? How's Lolcow doing? Is Wings really live right now? Okay, we'll do this. There you go. The best player at Rainbow Siege ever. Ever.
Gee, I'm dying to bullshit, bro. I'm about to lose my shit.
I'm about
He's
to
in
lose
closet.
my shit.
You're alright, bro.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna make some food. It really won't take that long. But eating it will take a little bit longer. So, be right back. I'm gonna make the perfect amount of food.
Closet's
and
clear
I won't
now.
have to worry about food for the rest of the night.
Master bedroom's clear. Is anybody coming up here with me? That's a big no.
Where you at? Where you at?
Go
Where
in
you at?
master
No,
bedroom.
I got you.
About to be a quick one.
Said walk in was clear.
There's a guy up here, DJ.
He did.
He's
That's-
dead.
That's
Okay.
Legion.
Yeah, it's Legion. You got a drone? Can you drone this?
Let me see. Yeah, I got one. Oh, is it right? It's still right. Okay, move. Good shit. Good shit. There's one playing a zombie hard left of that, inside. One playing a zombie. Behind you, man! Oh my god, he got both of us at the same time. I just seen him out of the corner of my eye. It was just too late.
Dude, he mapped you. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Were you full health when you just sent that to you?
I was just getting off the reload. God almighty. Too much.
Full HP when he just done that to you?
Who, me? Nah, I was like 50 something.
I was about to say.
Yeah, I took damage from the long angle. So good, boys. So good.
Steph, go ahead and donate me some money to oil the chair, bud. Like, you comment on the most worthless things, dude. Like people like, why are you doing this? Like, did our teammate really leave? All right.
Protect the bomb.
My thoughts on Dr. Disrespect? I don't want to comment on it because I don't have any facts.
You good. You good.
That's a heavy accusation to levy without any facts and not knowing anything. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild for certain.
Somebody's got to play this other mirror for me so we can protect. No, wings, no. Do what?
Down to 5 seconds.
Yeah. There's an off of you. As long as somebody watches
Located a bomb.
the other mirror,
For hostile action.
then I can play this mirror, but not. Wait, what am I doing?
Okay. Can somebody watch Landing Stairs?
Gotta barricade the fucking door, bro. Oh shit. I'll barricade the door for you.
We got one guy on the window right in front of your mirror, man. You got another guy rappel, 2 guys on rappel.
I barricade because I was outside. Oh, you kidding me? Oh, that's fucking I can't control this shit. Nobody's watching Red.
I don't know what our other 2 guys are doing. I need somebody to watch landing.
They're on Red. They're on Red.
Red.
Fucking A, dude.
Vigil, they're right by you, bro.
What?
Mission failed. All friendly.
I don't know what the fuck. We had nobody near us.
I was asking for people to watch Red the entire time.
I know.
I was watching Red, but they went right beside Vigil somehow.
You could vocalize it, man, so I don't have to worry about it. I can't watch you and know where you're standing. Yeah, I got Red.
No, I did say I got it.
Oh, I didn't. You know, achieve Vitus, man. I accidentally left. You can queue up. I got a PP though. I'll be back for the op pan.
Yeah, it's joining. I'm PS4 over here, bro. Slow as hell.
You need to change that one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna get me one this summer.
I tell you what, we get back in New York. Let's see. See how much I on one of these local pawn shops.
Is DJ playing with us? Oh, he left.
I'm blocking this.
Oh, word.
Did you really leave on accident just now? I did, because I meant to like back out with squad, and I just hit leave squad on the first thing. I mean, like dog, I've got a losing win loss this season. Like, I'm not gonna get mad because we lost another fucking game. Like that's intended experience for Jordy this season. I'm not playing Elden Ring because nobody shows up for it. Like, I actually this is a below average Rainbow stream, and this has 30 more viewers than my Elden Ring stream spooled. My favorite ramen flavor, spicy beef or spicy chicken in the cup.
All right, I apologize. I
Yeah, those are definitely the best two ramens.
since like
It's not even
I can't
close.
pronounce the company I
6.
like, Manchurian or some shit like that.
So I was super hungry.
Too redneck to pronounce those Japanese words.
What's going on with the wings?
sodium through the roof. Oh shit.
DSP.
I'd rather have my money through the roof.
Is this live? Oh my god, it is live. Did I dislike the stream? Nope.
You know what ramen that sucks ass is those ramen in those little circular cups. Those are terrible.
Dislike.
Like you either gotta get the packet or you gotta get the ones in the cup. Like you can't.
Dislike
Cup of noodles.
No, not cup of noodles, but like there's like I don't know if you get them. There's like almost like a bowl. It's like a plastic bowl they come in.
Yeah, he's retarded.
They're really thin and watery.
They're a cup of noodles.
I think at Nissan, yeah, I think that's who makes it. Nissan, Nissan.
Nice and
Yeah.
My brain is actually melting when I hear him talk. Should we go back to Snake Bones? Like I said, as you can hear in Elden Ring, that boy is stomping around. Snake Bones, the problem is there's gonna be some really disgusting stuff, and if I'm eating and I see it, I'll most likely get sick. We can do episode 2. What is it? Oh. It's just a sexuality.
You are my very, very special guest, Soggy, Bite-Sized Cobra Vids, and you are quite the legend. I refer to you as one of the apostles. There are several people I consider to be members of a god hand, the real ultimate Cobra Lords, and you're one of the best. Your videos are responsible for really keeping Cobra entertaining and viewable.
Fucking hell! What an intro! I come here. I'm speaking on behalf of all Reddit and fucking King Cobra fans. No, I'm just some British cunt that makes dumb videos. That's all I am. No, I steal videos. I don't make them. I need to clarify.
No, you don't understand how hard it is. I mean, people, they must know you're being way too humble about it. You will go through regularly. You are super diligent. Whenever he makes a video, it can be several hours. You will obtain the best bits. You'll distill the best stuff. And I can't watch his videos, his really long live streams that are like 2 to 3 hours.
I can't watch him.
It's
at all.
awful. But you manage to always bring out the best.
Yeah, the 2 to 3 hour live streams they're hard because I'll be editing them and I'll just zoom out to see how much is I fucking know how much is left, and it'll be like 5 times as big as what I was just doing. It's gross, but yeah, I wouldn't have been able to do it with Anonymous Casper Wyoming, obviously.
Yeah.
And the King Cobra Archive by Internet Collective. And also, the most important, I mean, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Rip Steakface. That's what's up.
Who is that guy?
Some guy that types that's what's up on every single... He's amazing. I love that guy.
He has the Starship Troopers avatar.
Yeah, that's it. That's him.
That's so funny. It's really amazing because the sum odd of you all work together in tandem to deliver content. You all need each other, I feel like.
Yeah, that God, there's been so many times, especially with the fair video. I mean, when he deleted that, because I was watching it, but it got deleted, and I refreshed it, and it was gone. And then I forgot who it was now. I'm blanking on his name, but someone on the subreddit saved it, and yeah, I think that's when a lot of us, especially the Internet Collective, and Oprah slash Anonymous Casper Wyoming, we started to heavily back up his videos because it was, you didn't know what he was going to delete, and then now with the Facebook live streams, he can just he can end the live stream, you refresh, and it's gone forever. So I'm glad that a lot of people are paying attention and saving these videos, because that's all we got.
Yeah, and with those live streams, like you said, they can be gone immediately, so you have to be recording it in real time to salvage it.
Yeah, I've done a few of them. I think I recorded the green underwear video. I think I recorded like the last half an hour of that, but thankfully someone recorded the whole lot.
Besides that, there was a live stream recently which I thought was really funny, and I started to record that as well. He was eating, I think it was supposed to be the spiciest ramen bowl. He was talking about how good he is at tolerating spices, and he took one bite and made this amazing face and spit it out, said no a bunch of times, and was just like, fuck this. And he kept trying to end the stream, and he couldn't. And finally it ended. It was really good.
That's so gross.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I think there was another one where it was like the Diablo sauce, and it was like black. It was it was really bad, and he put it on like a chip, and then he ate it and was like, oh, that just ruined the chip. It was just like classic.
Few things to talk about with Josh and the opposite sex. He has quite a history. How much do you remember from Josh's past girlfriends? Like in the very beginning?
Probably like Stephanie. I joined quite late, like 2016, like early 2016, when the Bailey saga was happening. So
yes, Bailey.
Before that, I mean, there's not too much you can really see, is there? But with the stories,
I'm after Bailey
having sex with Stephanie in Job Corp's bathroom, it's just it's just one of those things.
The early girlfriends that I can remember, this is taken from Gothic King Cobra 52 when he was still in his green room in Clint's house. I remember he had a girlfriend that cheated on him, and he said he was working at Walmart. And she told him via text message that she had gotten with another guy. And he actually took that pretty well. There was a story he had about skipping gym class or skipping school. And this could be completely fabricated. But he said that I think it was his first kiss, he was wandering around and found an abandoned house where he found two girls hanging out there as well. And he said that they smoked and he kissed them or something. And it was like one of his really, really like treasured memories.
What?
That doesn't sound made up at all.
Yeah, I'd totally buy it.
Were they hot goth chicks as well?
Oh, you bet. Besides that, he had a run-in. I remember from one video where he had been talking to a girl and he learned that she was underage, and he said he had to break it off. And I want to say that's his biggest run-in with underage girls. I don't know if it went anywhere or if he truly had a scare, but he had been tricked, and some young girl wanted to get with him.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that scare with an underage girl. Like he mentioned that he keeps mentioning an of-age girl all the time, like which it's a bit strange, but I don't know. Maybe he's just like throwing it out there that with throwing out the hook saying if you're an of-age girl, you're 18, send me a Facebook message and I'll whip it out for you. But I don't know what I don't know if it's that.
I think it's interesting. He's stated many, many times his preferences for women, what he likes best, and I want to say it's always black hair, green eyes, and goth. Can you think of anything else that really sticks out for his preferences?
Other than the meme hot goth chick GF.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he likes big tits. I think. I mean, Stephanie had big tits, didn't she?
She was pretty well endowed. Yeah. He does love to post pictures of the really stereotypical goth women wearing like PVC and leather and all their makeup, and that's kind of his go-to. But I think he would settle for almost any woman that was within his range, his standards. You know,
yeah, I think he would settle, but that hot goth GF coming into town and hooking up with him, he keeps saying, is what he wants. That's kind of like, and I know it's jumping a bit forward, but when he was going out with Summer, he kept mentioning like, if we break up, it's not my fault, it's my troll's fault. He'd always have like a backup plan. It's like, oh, it wasn't my fault. It was because of this. And I'm beginning to think that was because Summer wasn't exactly what he wanted, but it was a girl nonetheless.
Yeah, his delusion is so strong. I think in his head he always believes that if a relationship doesn't work out, he can always do better.
That's because I was eating.
Yeah, it's probably a good.
I'm not trying to make myself too loud.
Really.
It's just a shame because I would say Stephanie was probably the best that he could do for a very, very long time. He has revealed a lot of their interactions, especially during the documentary. He went in pretty good detail of all the stuff they did during their courses and in the forest and in the bathroom. And he talked about how your semen will take on the properties of what you eat. And he had mentioned that Stephanie told him that his semen tasted like cigarettes. And why would you share that?
That's rough.
That is. And he has that one video titled like, it's supposed to be drunken video, but it has a bunch of random W's in there, I want to say. And they make out right after he takes a huge drag from a stogie, a big old cigar. And you can tell, like, she can taste all the old, stale cigar in his mouth from all that spit. I know there was tongue in there.
Yeah, there's most definitely tongue in there.
They really went at it. Yeah. Oh.
He said that the main reason why they broke up, completely, was because he wouldn't have anal sex with her, which is a bit strange, but maybe that's a little bit of a lie. Maybe he broke up with her, and then he said that the age old meme of she broke up with me because my dick was too big and that type of shit.
He did actually say that specifically.
Yeah.
That she didn't like anal sex with him because it was too big, which there's a lot of stuff as one of the apostles. She has made videos there explaining are several people I consider to be members of a god hand, the real ultimate cobra.
The same video twice. I apologize, I was eating. What's up though, Lycan? Gotta go to bed soon. You got work tomorrow. Yeah, see, I would usually have work tomorrow. Or work tonight. But I don't have either of those things. So I'm probably gonna stream tomorrow too. Most likely either during the day or in the afternoon. Yeah, your semen tasting like cigarettes? That's fucking weird shit. Got them old responsibilities. Okay. What am I, slang? We're finishing up this quest line, which we're about to completely finish right now. I was just eating food, so we took a little break. I'm done now. I gotta go put the paper plate in the garbage can in the kitchen. Also want to check on the cat. Yeah, so give me like 2 minutes. We'll come back. We've just been mainly watching like Snake Bones and chilling. Really not doing anything of importance. I wouldn't even worry about it. I mean, I wouldn't even watch me until I get to the DLC. I'm just trying to get my crippled girlfriend to get to the DLC, that's all. Dude, my cat, I swear to God, if my cat had opposable thumbs and could actually like stand on 2 legs, she would set the house on fire. She would probably break into my gun safe, shoot me in the face. On top of that, dude, last night it was hell with her. I tried to go to bed, right? And she was laying on my back. So I fell asleep on my stomach. She's laying on my back. And every time I try to get up, she would just dig her claws into me. So I got angry. And I was like, get off me. So I like shook like a fucking, like a bull. Bro. She wouldn't let go. And I was like, you little bitch. So I got really angry and I yelled at her pretty hard. But it was like 4 o'clock in the morning. And I looked at the clock and I was like, oh shit. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. I shouldn't be yelling at cause like I jumped out of bed and fucking ran. And I was like, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck off me. You son of a bitch. Like stomping and shit. And I was like, oh. It's like 4 o'clock. I can't do that. Anyways. Give me a minute. I might also go on a panel tonight. What time is it? Oh shit. That dude told me he wants me on his panel, but I don't know. It only ends up just being a bunch of drunken people on a goddamn panel. That's all it ends up being. Had to go to the little girl's room. Okay. I never really do that. When I have something to do tomorrow, I'm like, oh shit. When I don't have anything to do tomorrow, I'm like, meh. What fucking time is it? I do what I want. Oh. Oh no, it's doing it again, isn't it? Ah! Yep. It's doing it again. It's like this weird glitch I always keep getting, and it's you can't use your face buttons on the game. You just can't use them. It's really fucking weird. No cam tonight because I'm just chilling. I'm actually extremely intoxicated, and I'll probably drink a little bit more. Yeah, face buttons. Don't they have little faces on them? Y, X, A, B. Start, select. I mean, when I think of them like that, I push them harder. We could play some OG shit. I should just, like, scrap Elden Ring for tonight. I mean, my crippled girlfriend can wait for me. I mean, she's fucking crippled. The fuck is she gonna do? Play Pictionary in the meantime? Ah, my eyes! Do you Sudoku? This actually really hurts my eyes because it's pitch black in my room. She can do Sudoku. Maybe a crossword puzzle here or there. You laugh, but I'm gonna beat this game and the DLC with my crippled girlfriend, and I'm going to summon her on every single boss. And if somebody tells me I fucking cheated the game by summoning her in every single instance, well, guess what? I'm just gonna call you a racist crippled person. How about that? How about fucking that? And YouTube's gonna ban you. Yeah, she may be crippled. Yeah. Does it fucking matter? No. She a little bit crippled. Oh wait, I have the ray tracing on, don't I? I do. Turned it off. Let me lower a bunch of shit. High as a plane or a bird. And the crown in my brain. Where the fuck is my zigzags and my lighter? I wanna roll it and set it on fire. Damn. I wish I had scissors because the shit is so sticky that it's sticking to my motherfucking fingers. Impregnated. Fucking I'm a smoking and I'll still get faded. Roll it up. Dude, I want to smoke a fat ass joint right now. You guys would be mad though. I just ate for a long ass time. I apologize for anyone watching the YouTube video because I don't put time marks. I should start doing that. I want to roll the fattest joint right now. Would I show you guys? I don't know if I can. Like it's legal here, but not legal here? I could show you guys, but you'd make me all nervous. God damn it, I already forgot how to do this quest. Okay. So... Wait. Oh, I'm done. Why the fuck am I over here? I'm done. If I want to do extra stuff, I can. Yeah. I was saying. We can just not do snake bones. I can roll a J and just smoke it, and you guys can see my face. Again, see how fat I am. As I drink copious amounts of liquor. And play Elden Ring and other games. Let's see. Copious. Yeah. I'm glad you know what that word means. I mean, let's see. How long have we been playing Elden? We've literally just been doing nothing. But we've been playing it for like 2.5. Alright, but a lot of that was spent doing nothing. I can't play Elden and smoke a joint. But I only beat one boss, and I should have beaten that first boss. First try! We need some challenge in our life. Don't you agree? I hate that heart thing. I wish you could take that away. And still see, like, the stuff that pops up. Arms to your feet. I don't think I could ever smoke with my foot. My foot would crush a joint. Should I try it? Let's see. I mean, I would love to fucking smoke and drink and, like, chill out and, like, watch something, but that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about gameplay. And gameplay is all that matters. Hulk smash! Alright, you know what? Fuck it. If I beat this boss, celebratory joint. If I don't, well, I'll Minecraft myself. Trust me, we got a while. There's a mini boss in between, which will show up. No. Wait. He didn't show up. Oh, he only shows up at night. Yeah, I guess I just had bad luck. Ready to see me die? It's been a while since I've actually, like, had a challenge. I think it might be nice. never mind the damage. Insta-killed her ass. I think it's so funny when people say they can't see shit when they're What? That should have hit. Don't kill me. What? Leave me alone. Really quick. Please don't kill me. Oh, so close. Why do my pokes keep missing? I swear to God they're on point. Of course. That should have hit. Bang, bang, bang. Ooh, baby, a trip. Oh, I was trying to make a stop. What? No, please. Ah, yes. First fucking try. Suck my ass, burgers. We unlocked the way, but I'm walking the wrong way. That's my second time fighting that dude, but not being overpowered like that. My first time fighting him was, whew, it probably took me like 5 or 6 tries, and that was in 2022. Like butter. I wish. I'm just overpowered right now. That's all there is to it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my weapon is super overpowered. My level is not overpowered. This is probably the level you should get here. But my weapon is definitely overpowered.
You, please, I can read them. Your fingers, please, your fingers. Turn back. Ahead lies the land of the giant's flame, and the way forth is forbidden. Hear me. The burning of the Erd tree is the first cardinal sin. Doing so will unbind destined death and slay the world itself. Who would dare put you up to such a task? Most certainly not the fingers.
Oof. I love the voice acting in this game. I got a Scoot? I guess it says man. Oh, it's a fatty. 2 buffs for you? Dude, I got you on the whole thing. Face I roll them cones. Got you, dog. At least stay till I host the medallion. This at least looks cool. But yeah, man. Have a good night. Thanks for at least stopping by. I appreciate it. Well, like I said, I'll probably stream tomorrow. I don't know if it'll be a day stream or a night stream. I'm thinking more of a day stream. So my day streams are super long. It was just, you caught me at a bad time, man. I was in the middle of eating. To make it so I can go even longer. Oh, you're streaming tomorrow too? Well, shit. Maybe I'll just make it a night stream. Just for you, bud. Like, a lot of times I just forget to eat. So it just causes problems for me. Welcome to the Frostlands. Look at my boy. Look at my boy behind that Elden tree. Hold up. Bing. People always talking about, like, oh, you need to use this armor, you need to use this weapon. I can understand needing to use this weapon, but I like to use armor that makes me look cool. Fuck using weapons that are just penises. Ooh. Have a good night, Lycan. I'll probably be around your stream tomorrow for a bit. I wish, like, they actually made this into something. I truly did. But they didn't, it's just Cliff. Cliff. I have to take a long and perilous journey, by the way. And then when I get here, I can do some other stuff, but it's a pretty long and perilous journey. I can use horse. But do I actually want to? Kinda want to get off because it's 1:30. I could play something else. DLC where? Alright. We'll do Moog. I couldn't even play the DLC if I wanted to anyways. At least do fucking Moog. God damn it, Calkin. Where in my stream does it say DLC? Tell me. Oh shit, I could level up. Where in my stream does it say DLC? Show me where it says DLC. Show me the word DLC. I want you to show me the word DLC in my stream. And don't Photoshop a bunch of words together. Because I'll know. I know everything. I'm using the DSP tactics. Oh. I went the wrong way, by the way. Never mind. Bad DSP tactics. What's crazy is it actually looks pretty good. It's just in dark areas it looks like trash. I should have bought that lantern. This is where we stopped playing last time, by the way, if anyone remembers. Should I have bought that lantern? Chat, what do you think? Lantern or no lantern? Lantern these nuts. Woo! Lantern? You want me to leave and do this again? You want me to do that again? I don't even know who sells lantern. I think it's no. This homeboy. I think this homeboy sells the lantern. It's all good. It's over anyways. Stinking lantern. Seriously? I just spammed one button multiple times. Fuck your lantern. A lampoon these nuts. shit. I hated this part. The first time I did this to the last time I did this. Okay. I would rather do that part sober to get to the DLC. You can't find me? Tanking through it. Fuck it. I'm drunk as hell right now. Got it now. I just don't know where to go after that. I wish there was a map down here. As a person who says he's done the chaos thing multiple times, I literally have no idea where to go. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah. I hate this game. Why do they always do that? Alright. What time is it? 1:30? What other game do you guys want to see? Pick any other game I have downloaded. If not, I'll probably just peace out. I might just peace out anyways. Yeah, it's super late. Last night I stayed up till the sun rose. I'm so glad they took over my shift tonight. Anyways. Well, here comes Shadow. Everyone say hi to Shadow. Hello, retard. I know what I'm gonna do. Yep. Good night. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna watch Godzilla. 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 Cockin. I wouldn't worry about Shadow. She's getting abused enough. Godzilla? Godzilla. I wish I could watch stuff with you guys again. Like, I would so watch that with you guys. That shit would be amazing. Godzilla -1 in Japanese dub? Bruh. Well, you would have a good time. But I guess I'll just watch that tonight. I haven't seen it yet. And everyone keeps being like, Godzilla! 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 So I'll just watch it on my big TV. I mean, I think if we do Discord, I can watch it with you guys. Right? You said the sound worked. Right, Coggin? Okay, stop making biscuits on my fucking arm. I am not a biscuit factory. Get the hell off me. I am not a biscuit factory. Get the fucking hell off me. Yeah, the video. I think you said like you couldn't see anything. I think I bypassed that for stream. But at the same time, I could show it if I was on Twitch. It is what it is. I need to end stream. I'm chilling too hard. I ate on stream, which I shouldn't do anymore, even though I had a fat ass steak before I left. I still got more alcohol. Calkin, you want to chill for a bit? Jizz. Jizz? Alright. You call me if you want to. I'm gone. Thanks everyone for chilling. I know there wasn't too much Elden Ring. Probably get into it more next time. Like I said, I'm gonna stream tomorrow, but I'm not drinking tomorrow. That's all. I will stream tomorrow. I am drinking tonight. Hella drinking tonight. But stream tomorrow. No drinking. I will catch you pimps later. Oh wait. Hold on, I have to leave you out with this song.
It was a cold winter's day in Casper, Wyoming. The mood was romantic as the snow was falling. Cuddled up with my Valentine and the bugs in my chair. I looked into her eyes and at the chili in her hair, and I said, hey, pussy smells like Wendy's. He was born, dashed from my dreams to my front door. I told her the only sauce sandwich I want is yours. Oh my god, Jessica, I will fucking call you back. Let me do the fucking song after drinking and dancing all night long. I stand with your babe, your pussy smells like Wendy's. But that's okay, cause baconators are tasty. The sweat coming off you smells like Wendy's. Now come here and let me food at you, baby. When she was DoorDash from my dreams to my front door, I told her the only sauce sandwich I want is yours, yours. Oh my god, Jessica, I will fucking call you back. Let me do the fucking song after drinking and dancing all night long. I said, babe, your pussy smells like Wendy's. But that's okay, cause baconators are tasty. Tasty.